Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. As you guys are seeing, it is LSPDFR. But this video is not gonna have no audio of LSPDFR or anything like that. Um, in this video, I will be explaining a little bit about what has happened to me, and the quality, well, not the quality, the quantity of videos that's been coming out to my channel, which has been like 2 months or so that since the last video that came out into my channel. Um, First, I want to start off that this video, it's been edited already. By the time you guys are seeing it, um, I just wasn't able to get it out. And I'll explain to you guys why I wasn't able to get this video out to you guys when I edit it. First off, this video was recorded about towards the end of October of 2022. In this video, I had mentioned the reason why my videos weren't coming out because they were doing work in my house in the bathroom. And a couple of weeks later, after I recorded this video, my kids got sick. As you guys know, I have two boys and a girl. My oldest got sick, but he recovered pretty fast. Then my daughter got sick. She has a really low immune system, so she ended up getting the RSV virus. So, as you guys, multiple of you guys know, and if you don't know, then you will find out now that I have a son with special needs. He has trisomy 13, which is a genetic condition. It has to do with the brain and whatnot. His immune system is really, really bad. So he ended up catching RSV as well, because they did test my daughter and him, but when the results came in and a doctor called, it had been already more than 24 hours. The doctor did advise to keep my daughter away from my son, my baby, which we did. But again, it was 24 hours later. So he ended up catching the RSV. He ended up in the hospital because after the doctor called 2 days later, he started getting high fevers. So we had the one Saturday morning we woke up and my wife checked him and he had 104 fever. So we had a called 911. Ambulance came, the fire department came. They took him to the hospital. Well, if he used to be seen, all his care was at Boston Children's. But you know that is for us. It was an hour, almost 2 hour drive from where we live. So we took him to our nearest hospital. And there they sent him to the PICU because of obviously his condition. So he was in intensive care, and they're working with him. They put him on a CPAP, and then high flow, then on a CPAP. Neither of those were working for him, because he was fighting the machine. He always used to be like that. Always fought the machines, because he wanted to do everything on his own. And so that what happened. So he got there on a Saturday. They're working with him. That was the week before Thanksgiving, by the way. They were working with him and whatnot, and then Wednesday morning, I received a phone call like around 5:30 in the morning, which was my wife calling me, telling me that they had to intubate my son because his gas level weren't good. They were really bad, and they had no other choice than to intubate him. We tried to stay away from intubation as much as possible, because we do know the consequences of that. And so yeah, so he ended up getting intubated at 6 in the morning that Wednesday. Again, a week before Thanksgiving. And yeah, so he has to be sedated, obviously, because he could rip out his tube. And obviously the tube under you know, it's not comfortable at all. Um, so he ended up getting intubated, and so that was on Wednesday. Everything was all right. Um, Thursday came by. Everything was good. And then Friday, his numbers weren't doing so well. So his primary care came to the hospital that Friday afternoon and spoke to us. And but before he came, um, the doctor that was taking care of him in the hospital had a little meeting with my wife and I, and she was speaking to us, and she was saying that she didn't know if our baby boy Ezekiel would make it. So obviously we're heartbroken and whatnot. We don't know what to do. I mean, he's our youngest boy. He was the last baby. So yeah, so we're in the hospital, devastated, and his primary care doctor came, and he was talking to us, and he told us that our baby would not make it past that weekend. That was the weekend before Thanksgiving. So it hurt us even more. We're asking questions, because we're religious people, so we're asking God why and whatnot. I'm not gonna get too much into the religion part, because honestly, I respect everybody else's religion and whatnot and their beliefs. So our pastors came over, prayed and whatnot. So around 10 o'clock, I told my wife I was going home to put the kids to sleep and whatnot, and so I came home, and I went to bed like midnight. My kids were sleeping on my bed with my sister because she was watching them. So I went to the kids' room to sleep. I laid on my daughter's bed and I was sleeping, and at 2 in the morning I got a phone call. It was my wife again. She called me at 2 in the morning that Saturday and told me that the baby's heart has stopped. So I rushed to the hospital. Hospital is like 15 minutes away from my house, so I rushed to the hospital. I got there around 2:30. And when I got there, they were still working on him, trying to resuscitate him, revive him again, because we had him as a full code. So after some time, they revived him. He came back, and then like 30 minutes later, his heart stopped again. They were able to bring him back. So he was doing alright. At 3 in the morning, our personal nurse got there. So at 3 in the morning, the nurse that came to the house to check on the baby and whatnot got to the hospital. She spent all day there. She left at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Had a lot of people there. Pastor, our very close friends. We had a lot of people there. So in total, that day, my son's heart stopped 5 times. At 10 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock on the dot, I was waiting for my closest friend, he's like a brother to me, to arrive to the hospital. Because he was there earlier, but he had to leave. And then he was going to a church outgoing, and he left because he wanted to be there with me. And at 10 o'clock at night, he was like 15 minutes away. My wife's 2 brothers were inside, seeing their nephew. And one of them comes out running and calls my wife and I, and tells us that his heart was stopping again. At 6:30, we had a meeting with the doctor, and we had said that she told us that she was going to take him off his sedation medication to see if there was any movement, because the last time he moved was like at 2 o'clock that afternoon. So It's okay. So we'll do that, and then after that, we'll make a decision if there's movement or if there isn't any. We'll make a decision. So 10 o'clock came. That happened. Um, my wife just made the hard decision. Obviously, we already had planned. If there was no movement, obviously he wasn't there. He was really, really swollen. It was really, really bad. Um, so my wife and I had to make a decision. If there's no movement, then the best thing is just unplug him. And 10 o'clock came. Heart was stopping, and my wife just told the doctor just disconnect him. And once they were disconnecting him, they turned off his medication first. And I'm looking at him, and once they turned off his medication, he stopped breathing. He was still intubated. There was still oxygen going to his body, but once he stopped all his medications, he stopped breathing. They took off his intubation, and there was no heartbeat. So on November 19th, 2022, my son passed away. That's why I haven't been active on YouTube, nor on Twitch. If you guys follow me on Twitch, that's why I haven't been live or anything. Yes, I was live back in like January 2 times, but it's really, really hard. I also been working on a foundation for my son, create a foundation under his name to help kids with his condition and families that are going through the same thing that we went with our baby Ezekiel. I will put a picture here of some t-shirts we're selling to create funds to create the foundation, because obviously we need funds for that. And if you guys want to help out in any way, shape, or form, if you guys want to purchase a t-shirt, I will have my Discord linked down in the bottom. DM me if you're serious about it. DM me. I'll give you more information about it. And if you guys don't want to purchase a t-shirt and you guys just want to donate as well, DM me and I'll give you guys more information about that. But yeah, that's what's been happening. My son passed away. So it's been really, really rough. On me and my wife, obviously, on my kids. But we've been trying to work through it. That's why you guys haven't seen any content from me. And I've been trying to get LSPDFR back up and running. But it's been a struggle. Definitely, it's been a really hard struggle for me. But it's I'll try my best to get it up and running again and create some content for you guys. I also have plans. I want to make my own server, but that's gonna take some time as well. But I'll probably record some stuff online with some friends, and just to have some content for you guys. Until I'm able to get LSPDFR back up and running, and I'm able to record some LSPDFR on for you guys. But yeah, that's been what's been going on. If you don't follow me on Discord, you guys obviously won't know. But yeah, my son passed away, and he was only 22 months. And yeah, but yeah, again, we are trying to build a foundation for him to help family members and kids with trisomy. Not only trisomy 13, which that's the one he had, with trisomy overall. With help him, in the struggle, because we struggled as well, and we know how that is, and it's not easy. So yeah, none of the money is going to me or my wife. It's not for our use. It's to help other families. I just want to make that abundantly clear. That money would not be for our use. It will be to go into the foundation of our son. But again, like you guys saw the little picture I posted of the t-shirts. If you guys want to purchase one, DM me. I'll have my Discord linked in the bottom of the description. And if you guys don't want to purchase a t-shirt and you guys want to just donate, it's very welcome as well. DM me to my Discord, and I'll give you guys information on how you guys could donate if that's you guys wish. But yeah, but any further ado, guys, I really do want to appreciate all you guys in advance. If you guys are going to be helping out, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll try everything to get back in the saddle. It's gonna take me some time, but I am doing my best. Also because the foundation is taking priority right now. But yeah, I will do my very best and anything in my power to get you guys some content. But any further ado, guys, thank you guys so much for all the love support. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. And I will just see you all in the next one. All right, take care.